Welcome back to the channel. A massive ton of indie games just got discounted on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Over 1,000 to be exact. Now I've gone through all the deals and I've pulled out over 20 excellent games that I feel are truly worthy pickups. Many of them going for brand new low prices. There's a lot of games to talk about today, so make sure to hang on and subscribe to the channel as I tell you about some awesome Nintendo Switch eShop deals. Do you love Paper Mario? Specifically the first two entries on the N64 and GameCube? If you do, then you absolutely need to check out Bug Fables. This plays very much like those games with a gameplay style, and is absolutely a hidden gem. It was a very well reviewed game. You can get it currently for just $9.99 at its lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. Demon's Tilt is a pinball game inspired by those legendary Crush games like Alien Crush and Devil's Crush, developed by Compile. Demon's Tilt has some great flashy graphics with plenty of solid gameplay that pinball fans will love. It's on sale for just $5.99 at its lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. I've been told by quite a few people that Huntdown being on sale for a brand new low of $3.99 is an absolutely must get. And you know what? They are absolutely right. If you crave some great run and gun action, then you have to get this one for the steal it's currently going for. Best of all, it has a local co-op, so grab a friend and blast through some baddies. Sale ends for Huntdown on January 2nd. While you're picking up Huntdown, don't forget to pick up the Valfaris and Slain double pack as well. Fantastic visuals and loads of action can be found in this double pack that quite frankly is a steal. I love the pixel art in these games, it's seriously some of the best on the system. At only $3.99 at its lowest price ever, do not miss out on owning this on your Switch. Sports Story came out yesterday, to everyone's surprise, but don't forget about Golf Story. It's on sale for $6.99, and it is a must-own for the system. Play through a story that takes you through 8 different courses as you solve challenges and find secrets. It's like an RPG adventure game meets golf. Sale ends January 2nd. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is a collection of 5 games featuring the Shovel Knight crew. It has Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. If you pick it up via the eShop sale, you get each game for a little more than $4 each. Not too shabby at all. Don't let its black and white aesthetic fool ya. Gato Roboto is a fun 2D Metroidvania that's worth playing. Play as a cat named Kiki, attempting to save her owner by donning a mech suit. Yeah, it's crazy, but it is fun. It's only $1.99 too, returning to its previous low sale price. Make sure to pick it up before January 2nd if you want it. Cat Quest 2, the open-world action RPG, is a great digital stocking stuffer to nab for the holiday. Featuring more abilities, weapons, and spells than before, plus local co-op, Cat Quest 2 is a worthy pickup for just $2.24. That's by far the lowest price it's ever been on the eShop. Cris Tales is an RPG that just gets slapped on. Could it be because it was in development for so long and people forgot? I just don't know. Anyway, I like the use of the gameplay mechanics of time use in this game, past, present, and future, in both exploring and in the RPG combat. It makes for a pretty original game, plus the visual art style is pretty nice. Give this game a chance. It's only $7.99 via the sale. It's the lowest price ever until January 2nd. OXENFREE is an adventure game where you explore a creepy old military island. Yeah, it's a bit of a thriller, and every aspect of this game, including your conversations, will have an effect on the story and how the game will turn out. This game was really well received when it came out, and fans are patiently waiting for the sequel. In the meantime, you can nab the first game on the cheap for just $2 via the eShop sale until January 2nd. Songbird Symphony is a musical Metroidvania. Yes, you heard right, a musical Metroidvania. It's actually quite good too. I love the fluid pixel art graphics, the solid gameplay, and the rhythm-based boss battles. It's a trip. Pick it up for the lowest price ever of $2.03. Heck, it's even crazy in its pricing. Loop Hero, the endless roguelike RPG, was released to great reception last year. You wield an expanding deck of cards to place enemies, buildings, and such to create a loop for your hero. It's an addicting game, and you can nab it for half off its MSRP price at $7.49. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark, reminds me of some of those old school isometric RPGs. Apparently it's just as deep, with a long story to explore, and deep gameplay, with over 20 classes and 200 abilities to master to customize your characters to your liking. It's on sale for $8.99 until January 2nd. UnderMine is an action-adventure roguelike with some serious Zelda vibes. It's got some great addicting gameplay in this one. Heck, I'm in. It checks all the boxes for me. It's got some great reviews going for it. You can nab it for $6.99 at its new lowest price ever on the eShop until January 6th. Garden Story is part cozy game, part action-adventure role-playing game. As the newly appointed guardian, you need to rebuild your home, work with the town's inhabitants, and protect your friends. It's a charming game, and you can nab it for just $9.99. It's the lowest price ever via the eShop sale. If you love those boomer shooters of yesteryear, then make sure to check out Ion Fury. There's plenty of action in the style of those games to enjoy in this one. The company behind classics such as Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior worked on this game. Pick this baby up for just $6.24 at its new lowest price ever via the eShop sale. The Swords of Ditto is an action RPG that can be enjoyed solo or in a local co-op. It's a blast to play. Lots of dungeons, crests, and enemies to encounter. Oh, and your friend's not great at these types of games? Don't worry, you can easily revive them if they go down. I like that. It means anyone can hop in and have fun. It's on sale for less than $5 at its new lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. Looking for a good puzzle game to sink your teeth into? Then may I recommend ya Grindstone. Part color matching, part monster slaying, this is a good puzzle game to enjoy with some very light RPG characteristics, such as weapons and outfits to obtain. It's kinda like Puzzle Quest in a way. It's on sale for $8.99. It's the lowest price ever until January 2nd. Oceanhorn was one of those eShop indie games that stood out in the early months of the Switch. I mean, it doesn't hurt that it was heavily inspired, and I mean heavily inspired, by the Legend of Zelda games, particularly the older ones. Inspiration aside, it is a solid game with a great visual style. Fans of Zelda games should give it a go, considering it's going for just $3.74 at its lowest price ever via the eShop sale. For only a few bucks, it's absolutely worth picking up. While the first one takes inspiration from the older Zelda games, Oceanhorn 2 straight up looks to Breath of the Wild as its inspiration. Just like the first one, heavy, and I mean heavy inspiration aside, it is absolutely solid and has great visuals. And hey, kudos for them going in a complete different direction for the sequel. It's on sale for $17.99. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop until January 5th. I love Night in the Woods. It's one of those games I talked about in my Hidden Gems series. It captures the spirit of the fall season and has a compelling story about a character who just dropped out of college and returns to her hometown. Oh, and apparently there's something going on in the woods. It's one of my favorite adventure games to come out in the last few years. You can nab it for just $9.99 via the eShop sale. Also note, this game really doesn't go on sale on the eShop at all. It only seems to go on sale once per year. So if you want it, make sure to nab it. Well, yeah, this was published by Activision. WayForward is still an indie developer, so we'll let this one slide in. I mean, how can you say no to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge? It's one of the best of the smaller games to come out this year, and it's truly a fantastic beat-em-up. I've played a lot of them over the years, and this one instantly became one of my favorites. Make sure to get this one. If you haven't played it yet, it's a treat. It's on sale for $5 off its MSRP price until January 2nd. Another fun beat-em-up game to get is Streets of Rage 4. This one builds upon what made the Sega series so popular, with great combat gameplay, a fantastic soundtrack, and neat hand-drawn visuals. This one is a treat too. Beat-em-up fans need to own this one and Shredder's Revenge. This is on sale for half off its MSRP price until January 2nd. It's bonus round time, my friends. At the time of recording this video, I actually found 2 more games, yes, bonus games, that went on sale that I feel you need to know about. Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure, is an adventure game that I've talked about many times and recommended to pick up on the Switch. It's got a fantastic look and gameplay reminiscent of the old LucasArts games. Well, if for some reason you have waited to pick this one up, you're in luck, as it's on sale at its all-time rock-bottom low price of just $1.99. That's an absolute steal. Don't miss out on this one. For bonus game number 2, yes, I'm going to get some weird looks for talking about Hopping Girl, KOHANE Jumping Kingdom, but trust me, this one is a lot of fun. We had the privilege of playing the Hidden Gem PlayStation 1 game called Monster Rancher Hop About, and love that game, then you need to play this one. It's just like that. It's quirky, very Japanese, but the arcade gameplay is fun and spot on as you try to jump and clear stages. Longtime viewers might remember me talking about this game a few months back. For those looking for a Japanese game that's unlike anything else on the Switch, well, good news is you can nab it for just $5 back at its all-time low sale price before January 11th. Wow, that was a lot of games. Of course, there's way more deals than that I've covered over the last few weeks, so if you haven't done so yet, or are new to the channel, then make sure to check those videos out. I'll have links to them down below, including some that you can find at the end of this video. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so yet, make sure to click on that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on any future videos that go live on the channel. That's all I have for today, so thank you so much for watching, thank you for subscribing, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.